Go straight to our breaking story at this hour. Infosys has reacted and they have denied any rift between founders, board and the management. In a statement released just moments ago, the company has also denied reports of any governance lapses. Shereen Bhan joins in with the details of that statement and what this means. Shereen, we've got two back-to-back statements from Infosys in a matter of half an hour. And I think for the first time, the chairman of the board, Mr. Sheshasai, has also reacted. Take us through the key takeaways from that statement, Shereen.
Well, this in a sense corroborates the story that CNBC TV 18 first broke several days ago. As we pointed out, the issues raised by the founders had more to do with issues pertaining to board governance and not as much to do with Vishal Sikka's performance. As I had repeatedly said when I broke the story, that the founders of Infosys had said that they would like to bring on board certain value-based people to enhance board governance. What we now hear from the Infosys board in its statement is that yes, promoters have raised certain concerns. Those concerns are being looked into. In fact, they go as far as to say that Sir Lamachan Mangaldas, which is the law firm, has been appointed to look into the issues that have been brought to light by the founders of Infosys, and that they will take those on board and consider the merits of those. More importantly, I want you to take a look at the part of the statement which very categorically states that the board has full confidence in the leadership of R. Sheshasai. He's the chairman of the board, and as I was given to understand, and as I have been reporting, that the founders of Infosys had raised concerns about board governance and the fiduciary responsibility of the board and being able to discharge its fiduciary responsibility. And here is the first statement that corroborates that story, which very categorically states that the board has full confidence in the leadership of R. Sheshasai to steer this company in these challenging times. So it's very clear that now the concerns that have been raised by the founders of Infosys will be taken into consideration by the committee that's been set up by the board of Infosys. What that results in is going to be a separate matter, but this now is a corroboration of the story that CNBC TV 18 first broke.
Well, indeed, a very strongly worded statement backing not just Vishal Sikka, also the chairman. Remember, in the interview that Mohandas Pai gave to Shereen yesterday, Mohandas Pai also tore into the role of the chairman. And I think there's a very clear sort of support coming in there for Mr. Sheshasai as well. Meanwhile, Vishal Sikka, just a short while back, also addressed a letter to his employees. In fact, he said in that letter, and I quote, "Our strategy remains clear and we will focus on delivering high-value services, on doing things that our clients themselves could not do, nor what any software package on its own could do," end quote. Vishal Sikka also spoke about the last few years where Infosys said, and they went on to say that the company is on the right track towards achieving long-term growth. Sikka wrote, and I quote again, "We see many positive signs, 9.4% constant currency growth during the first 9 months last year, 1.3% year-on-year growth in revenue per employee, and similar operating margins over last year despite many headwinds. Additionally, in the last 2.5 years, we've significantly bridged our margin deficit against others in our industry," end quote. So that was as far as Infosys was concerned, but let's talk about Tata Steel. Big developments there, Surabhi, today?
Absolutely.